everyone, we are InfoNews, and today we bring you an alarming story about how technology addiction can affect children emotionally and physically. This case serves as a reminder of the importance of balance in our digital lives. It all started in a small town where 9-year-old Emily, who loved online games, became increasingly obsessed with her phone. Her mother, who had noticed Emily's behavior for weeks, decided that enough was enough. She grabbed the phone and threw it down the stairs, hoping to teach Emily a lesson.
Unfortunately, things took a dangerous turn. Emily, overcome with desperation and panic, ran towards the staircase and tried to grab the phone, falling from the second floor.
She was immediately rushed to the hospital, where doctors confirmed that she had broken her leg. Emily's mother, now filled with guilt, shared her story with the reporters and said, "If I had handled things differently, this wouldn't have happened." Experts warn that excessive phone use can lead to emotional issues like anxiety, frustration, and even depression. Psychologists explain that children who rely too much on devices might feel lost without them. We spoke with Dr. Jane Wilson, a child psychologist, who shared her insights.
Good evening. Well, excessive screen time not only affects a child's emotional development, but also their ability to connect with others. Children often feel anxious or even angry when separated from their devices. If parents create a structured routine earlier, this emotional dependence can be avoided. It's all about balance and open communication. Thank you.
This heartbreaking story highlights the importance of teaching children healthy habits and setting boundaries. If we act now, we can prevent similar incidents and ensure that technology remains a tool, not a trap.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's special report on The Last Duel. Shocking details have emerged about a criminal gang called the Brazilian Bandits that has been trafficking drugs across border for years. This gang, which has evaded the law for a long time, was finally captured after an unbelievable series of events. According to the police, the gang was exposed after a strange turn of events, involving an unexpected accomplice, an elderly woman who had been smuggling drugs through customs. She owed the gang around $600,000, money that was spent on cosmetic surgeries, luxury mansions, and extravagant vacations. The woman, known as Granny Luna, was spending far too much money on her lavish lifestyles and had stopped paying the gang. Her death led to her premature death. The incident occurred outside a beauty salon, where she has just undergone a Brazilian wax. Witnesses report that two men, apparently from the band, attacked her as she left the salon. It has been confirmed that Luna was being warned several times. The police revealed that the gang members were arrested after an intense 2-hour chase. Officers report that the criminals were finally caught while stopping for ice cream. During their interrogation, one suspect confessed, saying, "We only stopped because it was so hot and we thought we had enough time to escape." However, the gang was surrendered quickly. It was also revealed that Granny Luna's role in the gang was essential. She was the one who used her position as her customs officer to smuggle the drugs. The community is in shock, expressing mixed emotions about the case. Some feel anger over how the gang decided to end Luna's life so abruptly. That's all for now. Stay tuned for more updates on this dramatic case.
Hello, thanks you very much. Today in the sports section, I will talk about the famous Simone Biles. Justice delayed for an Olympic champion. In 2018, Simone Biles, a gymnast who has won too many medals to count, revealed she had been abused by Larry Nassar. Nassar, who works as a doctor for the US gymnastics team, was later sentenced to life in prison for crime against over 250 gymnasts. Many of his victims were minors. If enough action had been taken earlier, this tragedy could have been prevented. Many families invest too much money on their daughter's gymnastics career, hoping for success. Instead, their dreams were destroyed and the abuse left them emotionally and financially broken. In 2021, Biles told the Senate that she felt betrayed by a system which failed to protect her and others. The FBI, which was responsible for investigating the claims, had not acted quickly enough. I blame Larry Nassar and the system that enabled him, Biles said. In 2022, Biles and over 90 other victims sought the FBI, saying they had wasted too much time before taking action. They argued that if the FBI had acted sooner, fewer people would have suffered. Biles has said that she abuse stole her confidence and left her feeling sad. If she hadn't started therapy, she wouldn't have been able to return to gymnastics. If authorities learn from this case, similar crimes may be stopped in the future. This tragic story, which shocked the world, reminds us how important it is to act quickly and ensure justice. Simone Biles continues to inspire people everywhere, even in the darkest moments.
Hello everybody and welcome to our special report on the rise of fake news, both here in Chile and around the world. Misinformation is not just a common issue, it's a growing problem that affects our society in very profound ways. Let's explore some recent examples of fake news that are shaping the public opinion and political discourses. A recent Lapsus study reveals some alarming results. 81% of the Chileans believe that artificial intelligence is helping to spread fake news, and more than the half of the population, a 52%, think that this technology will make misinformation even worse. This shows us that the rapid rise of AI tools may be outpacing our ability to handle misinformation effectively, leading us to believe everything we saw in the media. Talking, fake news has always been a rampant in the tragic events. Take the Dana storm as an example. After the storm caused over 220 deaths in Europe, fake news began to circulate, including conspiracy theories and a lot of xenophobic messages to the public. These false narratives not only cause confusion, but also fueled the hate speech on social media. Other viral fake news that circulated the world around 2024 was Donald Trump facetly claiming that 18 citizens were eating dogs. We also see a manipulated image of Kate Middleton and a fake terror threats during the Paris 2024 Olympic Games, which caused widespread panic despite no evidence of the supporting claims. As everything I already mentioned, the most concerning threat has been the use of fake news in the political world. In the last decade, misinformation has been weaponized by figures like Steve Bannon, and more recently like influential figures like Elon Musk. These individuals have used fake news to divide societies, create confusion, and manipulate the public opinion. As we can see, fake news are not just about fake headlines or tricky internet websites. It's a real threat that affects our democracy, our safety, and our well-being. But there is hope. If we all become more critical of the information we consume and share, we can limit the damage caused by misinformation. So, you have to remember to always check your sources, avoid spreading sensational stories without verification, and use trust fact-checking tools. This is the most important step before you spread any kind of news. To close this edition, my colleagues are working on the ground, gathering more content for you. Thank you for watching, and remember, Stay informed, stay critical, and together we can fight the fake news.
This is what? They didn't thank Beyonce!